Do you feel like neurological conditions are, that some neurological conditions they say are genetic, like Charcot-Marie-Tooth? Do you think these things are actually genetic? Or are we turning these things on with toxins and
Hmm.
environmental
Yeah,
stress?
they're all adaptations. Like all of the things that we think are genetic, they've only become something of concern because the body's trying to adapt amidst all the poisoning and
Wow.
nutritional problems, lack of specific key nutrients to function properly.
Right.
And if the switch, depending on the epigenetic situation at the time of birth, you have maternal cues, you have maternal information that's transmitted through the mitochondrial DNA, and then
Right.
you have the sex chromosome hormone information. So the sex chromosomes are giving information. And if any part in that development through of those chromosomes of all of the meiosis and all of the things that are happening, if there's deletions and mistakes and things as it always seems to happen, and then the body corrects, and there are mistakes made and then the body corrects. And so, but if it can't correct,
Wow.
then it's in the development stage. And that doesn't mean it's a life sentence per
Right.
se. That's where they, again, the medical cartel lie to you and say, well, you were born with it or it's genetics, therefore you're helpless, you can't do anything. But
Yeah.
they don't understand about epigenetics and that those are switch controlled. And that means by your control of your terrain or your repair of your holism, your terrain system, you can down regulate what is being created, right, by your body. They have up regulation or down regulation. And
Mhm.
that's when the switch turns off. It doesn't need to make that gene, that particular signal. The signal's not right. That's why you're getting errors, but it has redundancy. There's always redundancy. So you
Wow.
could turn off that signal, turn on a correct signal, for example. But that means that you have to identify the organs involved, you have to support them, you need to cleanse properly, make sure there's nothing in the way. And then usually you want to work with frequency of some sort. Like I like the Iteracare wand. You can use red light therapy, blue light therapy, different kinds of energetic work to assist because this is a very electrical. We forget about this part.
Yeah.
You're not usually going to go to your MD and have a discussion about the electrical nature of the body, even though they know they'll
Right.
put an EKG monitor on you and they know
Right.
that's electricity, but they won't admit that it's all electricity.
Yeah.
And that this is how the body works to turn on and off switching. And so yeah, that acupuncture, for example, that's another one that works the electrical system,
Okay.
unblocking meridians, that sort of thing. There's so much that we could go
Yeah.
into.